Did you know that keeping your cash in the bank is one of the worst financial decisions you can make? It's true. Your cash is losing value every day to inflation, interest rates, and monetary policy. And the bank is paying you peanuts for your deposits while charging you fees and taxes. That's why in this video, I'm going to teach you how to 10x your investments based on the teachings of Robert Kiyosaki and show you 4 assets that are better and safer than cash. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fun Financial Insights, the place to learn more about your money in a relaxing way. Keeping your cash in the bank is not a smart way to grow your wealth and achieve financial freedom. Why is that? Well, there are 3 main reasons: inflation, interest rates, and monetary policies. These are the forces that affect the value of your money and how much you can earn from it. Let's first talk about inflation. Inflation is a general increase in the prices of goods and services over time. It means that the money loses its purchasing power as time goes by. For example, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average price of a loaf of bread in the U.S. was 36 cents in 1970, but $1.98 in 2020. That's an increase of 450% in 50 years. If you had $100 in 1970 and kept it in the bank, you could buy 278 loaves of bread back then, but only 51 loaves in 2020. That's a huge loss in value. Next, let's take a look at interest rates. According to the Federal Reserve, the average interest rate on a savings account in the U.S. was 0.05% in 2020, while the average interest rate on a credit card was 14.58%. That means that if you had $100 in a savings account, you would earn only 5 cents in a year. But if you had $100 in a credit card debt, you would have to pay $14.58 in a year. That's a huge difference. Interest rates are the amount of money that banks charge or pay for borrowing or lending money. Next, let's look at monetary policy. Monetary policy is the action that the central bank, such as the Federal Reserve, takes to control the supply and demand of money in the economy. It affects the level of inflation and interest rates, as well as the overall economic activity and growth. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the Federal Reserve lowered the federal funds rate, which is the interest rate that banks charge each other for overnight loans, to near zero. It also created trillions of dollars of new money and injected it into the economy through various programs. These actions were meant to stimulate the economy and prevent a recession, but they also had the side effect of increasing the inflation rate and decreasing the value of the dollar. So as you can see, keeping your cash in the bank is not a good idea, but don't worry. There is a better way, a way that can help you 10x your investments and achieve financial freedom and wealth, a way that is based on teachings of one of the most successful and influential investors and educators of all time, Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki is the author of the best-selling book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. In his book, Kiyosaki explains the difference between the rich and the poor and how they think and act differently when it comes to money. He also reveals the 4 assets that are better and safer than cash and how they can help you build wealth and achieve financial freedom. These 4 assets are business ownership, real estate, paper assets, and tangible assets. We're going to explore each of these assets in detail and show you how you can use them to 10x your investment and create your own financial success story, so keep watching. So if you're ready to learn how to 10x your investments by not keeping your cash in the bank, then stay tuned and watch this video till the end. And if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. So without further ado, let's dive into the 4 assets that are better and safer than cash, according to Robert Kiyosaki. Asset number 1. Business ownership. Owning a business is one of the best ways to create wealth because it allows you to leverage other people's time, money, and skills. You can hire employees, raise capital, and outsource tasks. You can also create systems, processes, and products that can scale and generate revenue for you. Owning a business is not easy, though. It requires a lot of knowledge, skills, and risk-taking. It also requires a lot of time and money to start and grow. That's why most people are not business owners, but employees or self-employed. Employees and self-employed people trade their time for money. They work hard, pay taxes, and save money. They are in the left side of the cash flow quadrant, which is the framework that Robert Kiyosaki uses to explain the different ways people make money. Business owners and investors are in the right side of the cash flow quadrant. They make money work for them. They work smart, pay less taxes, and invest money. They are the ones who achieve financial freedom and wealth. So if you want to 10x your investments, you should consider becoming a business owner. You should start a business that you are passionate about, that solves a problem, and that has a competitive edge. You should also learn how to manage your cash flow, your team, and your systems. The second asset that is better and safer than cash is real estate. This means owning property that generates rental income, appreciate in value, and provide tax benefits. Real estate is one of the oldest and most proven ways to create wealth because it has several advantages over other assets. There is a limited supply of land and an increasing population that needs housing, offices, and shops. This creates a constant pressure on prices, especially in prime locations. Real estate is leveraged and financed. You can buy properties with other people's money, such as banks, lenders, or partners. You can use debt to magnify your returns and pay it off with your rental incomes. You can also refinance your properties to access more capital and use it to buy more properties. Not to mention, you can also deduct your mortgage interest, property taxes, maintenance costs, and depreciation from your income. Now, real estate is not risk-free, though. It requires a lot of research, analysis, and due diligence. It also requires a lot of capital, management, and maintenance. That's why most people are not real estate investors, but renters or homeowners. You can start your real estate portfolio with little or no money by using creative strategies such as wholesaling, lease options, or seller financing. You can also join a real estate investment club, network, or platform where you can meet other investors, learn from them, and partner with them. Asset number 3, paper assets. These are securities that represent ownership or debt, such as stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, and REITs. Paper assets are one of the most popular and accessible ways to invest. And some of those reasons are that paper assets are liquid and diversified. You can buy and sell them easily with low transaction costs and with high transparency. You can also spread your risk across different sectors, markets, and countries. Paper assets are regulated and protected. You can rely on the rules and standards of the financial markets such as the SEC, NYSE, or NASDAQ. You can also benefit from insurance and guarantees of the government or private entities such as FDIC, SIPC, or CIPF. Now, paper assets are not enough to make you wealthy, but they can supplement your wealth. They can provide you with income, growth, and diversification. They can also help you hedge against risks such as currency fluctuation, interest rate change, or market crashes. And asset number 4 is tangible assets: gold, silver, art, antiques, or collectibles. Tangible assets are a hedge against inflation and currency devaluation, as they tend to retain or increase their value over time. They also offer protection from political or economic instability, as they are not subject to government intervention or manipulation. There's a limited supply and a high demand of these assets, which make them scarce and valuable. For example, the price of gold was around $1,517 per ounce in January 2020. By January 2024, it has risen to $2,034 per ounce. That's a 34% increase in just 4 years. That means if you bought 10 ounces of gold for $15,170 in 2020 and sold them for $20,340 in 2024, you would make a profit of $5,170, not counting the storage or insurance costs you could have occurred during that period. You should also be aware of some of these challenges. They require storage and maintenance. Unlike cash, which can be easily stored in a bank account or wallet, tangible assets need a safe and secure place to keep them. You may also need to pay for insurance, transportation, or preservation of your tangible assets. For example, if you own gold, you may need to buy a safe or rent a vault to store it. If you own art, you may need to pay for framing, cleaning, or restoration of your paintings. But even with these challenges, it is a better alternative to cash. Now, while your money is not working for you but against you in the bank, you now know you are losing value and opportunity every day. But you also learned that there is a better way, a way that can help you 10x your investments and achieve financial freedom and wealth. Grow your portfolio of these assets and overcome the challenges and risks that come with them. I truly hope you will take action and apply what you have learned to your own financial situation. Here's to 10xing your investments and achieving financial freedom and wealth. If you like this video, please leave a comment and let me know which asset you found most valuable. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of new videos. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.